One reason that some players don't have confidence at the net is not because of their volleys, but because they failed the split step. So in this video, I'm going to show you why that split step, especially in transition, is crucial. So imagine you have just hit a ball and you're working your way up to the net. Now, I'll see a lot where players just run and then they try to react to their opponent's ball as a volley, but they're off balance, they're moving too quickly, oftentimes in the wrong direction. And so what the split step does is it allows you to slow down, reset, judge which direction you need to move for the next shot, and then be in a much more balanced position on the volley. Imagine that you're driving a car and you don't slow down around a turn, right? You're gonna get out of control, you're gonna make a much wider turn, so you're making more of a circular rather than a straight line. So the distance is actually greater to get to your destination when you make that circular motion. So same thing here with the split step. If I don't split step and then say my opponent hits the ball over there, now I have to make this circular move to try to get there. And I'm often not gonna get there. I'm gonna be off balance if I do get there. So when you split step, it's a quick braking mechanism that allows you to take off quickly in any direction. So I go forward, I split step on balance, and then I can change direction anyway. Because I don't know where my opponent's going to hit, this is crucial. They could hit right, left, over my head, in front of me. And so that brief pause, right when your opponent is about to make contact with the ball, allows you to identify which direction you need to go next. So let me show you an example starting with a serve. This is a good exercise you could practice even if you don't have a partner on the court. So I'm serving from 4 feet behind the corner like I have to do in SpecTennis. 1 foot has to be there. And I serve cross court. When I go to the net, I need to follow the ball. So in singles, I'm actually gonna have to veer to the left side of the court. In doubles, I would veer towards the center of the court but stay on my own side. So what I want you to do is serve, take 3 steps, and then do a split step and then move again in any direction. So serve, 1, 2, 3, split step, and then I move for a volley. So notice that when I split step, I'm not that close to the net, but the idea is that with the split step, then I can take off in the direction of the ball and improve my volley position. So I serve, 1, 2, 3, split step, and then I move to a volley. 3 is a good number. You might sometimes have time for more than 3 steps, but if you just get in the habit of doing 3 steps, you're not going to be overly rushed when you're going forward. I could do the same thing from the other side. I serve, 1, 2, 3, split step, and then I take off for a volley. If you don't currently split step or you need to improve your split step, I definitely encourage you to try this in a dead ball setting. So that way you can slow it down, you can see exactly what you're doing. There's not the variable of having to hit the volley. So I've just served, I go 1, 2, 3, slow motion. I split step, notice that my feet are wide. My heels are actually off the ground when I split step. So I got a little bit of pressure with that knee bend here because that allows me to quickly take off in any direction with the big first step. Show you from a back view. So I go forward, and then I split step, heels stay off the ground, then I can take a big move in any direction. So 3 steps is a good barometer for when you're back near the baseline, but let's say you just played a short ball, you might not take 3 steps before you split step because that might put you too close to the net and susceptible to the lob. So what you can do on this one is toss a short ball to yourself, hit that short ball, and then I want you to stop right around this kitchen line, right? If you get up to here, your opponent's probably gonna lob you, but if you're in this position, you can take off pretty easily and cover even the lob. So I'm gonna move in the direction that I hit the ball because I wanna follow the ball when I get to the net, and then I split step and take off for a volley. Now your choice, notice that I did get 3 steps there, but they were smaller steps. So I can maybe do 1 big step and get to that same location that I got to. So I go 1, split step. And then practice different simulations. So practice going backwards, practice going left, right, and forwards for your next shot. This time I'll hit straight ahead so I don't have to veer as much for the next shot. So again, without improving your volley itself, adding in a split step at the right moment is gonna make a huge difference with your volley game. The timing of when you want to split step is right when your opponent's paddle starts moving forward. So just before they make contact, you want to start your split step so that you're in the air when they're hitting, and by the time you're landing, you can identify which direction you need to move. So again, paddles going forward, split step, and then move in the appropriate direction to hit the next shot. This video is sponsored by asap.com. I highly recommend them when it comes to food delivery. You can use the promo code USOpen10